Some of the data from patients and that study from Rothman in 2013 is quite interesting because he kind of like linked this auto link the concept of being in control as something important, very important for the patient. So remember that empowerment, those active strategies, they can reinforce that idea that I'm in control. And that's again really key in CRPS. So from an external locus of control, so everything is happened to me and I have no control over anything. The condition is getting worse and I cannot do anything to help improve it. To actually I have some power. I can do things. We talk about exercise. We talked about mindset changing. We talk about implementing some strategies that can reduce stress. So those are things that make the patient empowered, make the patient feel that they have some sort of control. So it was linking around the control with acceptance. So coming out with the terms of the condition. Now this is where we are now. Surprisingly, for a lot of therapists, the patient is not really aware of how much the condition is impacting them. Some people because they downplay, some people because they want to really move forward in a kind of like in an unhelpful way. I want to forget about the condition and carry on with my life. Well, this is not going to help you to get better. So coming to terms with the condition is very, very important. To have the support from the healthcare system. And here is where we can play a really positive role. If you have somebody that has had very difficult experiences with healthcare professionals or is the first interaction with a healthcare professional, having them in a position that they feel safe, that they feel listened, validated, but also they are helped in a way that we are challenging some of the thoughts, beliefs, attitudes, behaviors that are being unhelpful. It can be really important for the patient. And getting that information. And when we talk about information, I think, again, it's really important to de-escalate CRPS. It is a pain condition. Some of the signs and symptoms can freak out the patient. Changes in color, swelling, changes on the sense that my limb doesn't belong to me and I want to chop it off, or I don't know where it is. If I close my eyes, it completely disappears. Reassuring the patient that these are part of CRPS signs and symptoms is really important. But also, one thing is acknowledging what the situation is now, but that's not enough. Education helps to develop new coping strategies that the patient can put in place, that they can try. They can evaluate whether that's helpful or not, in a way that we kind of like promote those skill learning strategies that can help the patient, not just when we are together in a session, but that they can apply them when they are away, when they finish